You're listening to
The Audacity.
Okay, we are back for the post show. This is the little after party bonus content that's only on YouTube, youtube.com/@audacitycomedy. If you're watching this, you already know because you're here. And if you have not already subscribed to us on iTunes, Spotify, and everywhere else, please do. The Audacity, leave us a 5-star review and subscribe. Anyway, now we're in the post-show after party where anything goes.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
We have a fun clip, and this is where we let our producers chime in too.
Oh, they get to speak.
I love working with men so much
I know.
because they are so different than we are. Okay, we have this clip that we didn't put in the regular episode, but I'm obsessed with it. So this guy has some really deep insights about women.
A lot of women with acne in their face
Okay.
got good pussy because their hormones are so imbalanced that it causes them to have congestion, so they not releasing properly. See, once I start really just caught in, I really put it on her face started clearing up. Because a lot of time we break out, you know this, we have back acne developed through the what? Stress and things of that nature. I'm not saying all women with acne got...
That's what they get.
I'm not going to call myself ugly on the podcast, but I am going to say that I have had acne and that I do have a bomb pussy.
Okay. I was on Accutane. And
You win.
I win. Yeah, I was on Accutane. So when I had acne, I guess maybe I gave more blowjobs when I was on acne. I would say that maybe.
Do you think it was a self-esteem blowjob giving?
You're just so excited a man is paying attention to you. That's what it is. That's why fat girls or ugly girls, like, they do better because they're just so excited a man's paying attention to them. They like want to keep it. They want to keep the intimacy. So
And the same thing with ugly guys. They really make an effort.
yeah,
They, for the most part.
I find the short guy. Whatever. We don't have to get that. But whatever.
No, we can.
Okay,
Finish your thought.
I feel like that there's like short guys that are freaks. I don't know. I guess that
You are so right. Okay, I have a friend who's a short king.
Yeah.
Because I know we're all saying that, which, by the way, can we stop saying short king? Can we just say short person? Not everybody. Are we responsible for every short guy's self-esteem? But, okay. So
they're going to shoot up a school. Yes.
So the short guy, he's like super funny and talented, and he's like a cool guy to hang out with. It just happens to be short. And also, like, he told me, he goes, I don't work out. And I'm like, don't say that.
Yeah.
That's not hot. But he told me, he was like, I have a problem. He goes, he called me. He goes, can I like ask your opinion as a girl? He goes, I'm having trouble dating because I only go for women who are into like really crazy, rough, kinky sex.
Wow.
As like a short man.
Because maybe they look at him as they want to dominate him. It's probably dominant women he wants them as a sub. They want to kick him around like a football.
Well, he said, no, he wants to be the dom.
Oh, he wants to be the
Yeah,
dom.
which I guess makes sense with the short. That he said he had a girlfriend or a hookup that was really into that, and it imprinted him so much that now that's the only sex he can get off on, and he was short.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to know, because acne fucks you up so bad, right? Like really messes with your self-esteem. Like you can be a 10 with acne and you feel like a 2. Like you just don't have confidence in yourself. But I want to know, like, you guys experience, have you ever dated someone with a face full of pimples, and was it better or worse than someone with clear skin?
Hi.
Hi, Andrew.
These are
Hey.
producers. This is
Hey,
our
what's
producer,
up?
Andrew and Jorge.
I mean, I guess. See, now I'm worried. I'm on camera saying stuff. All right. So yes, I hooked up with somebody a couple times. She didn't have the greatest skin or whatever, but she was definitely a freak, and that's the correlation. I don't. Kevin Gates is like, he says some wild stuff, and that like he cures miracles with his
With his dick. Yeah.
Yeah, he had one where he started a car battery with his car. I have that.
With
book.
his car?
No, with his bare hands.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
like,
So I was gonna say, it's not how car batteries work.
I just prayed to God, and then I started it, and then
That's hot. He must crush ass.
Yeah.
With that car battery
He
trick. Are you
says-
kidding me? If he did that in front of me, I'd be like, get over here.
I mean, he says his brother has an 18-inch dick. So, I mean, if he's anywhere close to that, I mean, everything he
a
says
lot.
could be a lie. But
He's
funny.
like, he hits
And-
a hole in one. What is it? Golf? What? I forget. I don't know.
Yeah.
18 holes. He hits 18 holes. I messed that up.
No,
Anyway.
it is a lie. It's a lie. It's not here. It's
She was. Oh, no, I was gonna say. It
Please.
was like one of the. I don't know. I haven't done outdoor sex that much. But she was like, I was like, do you want to like sit and watch TV? She was like, let's go on your balcony.
Ooh.
I was-
That's like just kinky enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it's not like that crazy public, but it's enough to be outdoors.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you feel about that? Were you like, hell yeah, acne girl?
Kind of. Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
pizza face.
And then she left.
And then she left?
She just left. Like she was just like using.
Using you.
I guess. Yeah.
Ooh,
Just-
did you like getting used?
I don't know if it's cool. I guess it's cool. Like, but yeah, that's what I was gonna kind of ask. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
go ahead.
Yeah, we
Come
love
on,
it.
we
Ask
love
us.
What was I gonna ask? I guess there was a question about like, yeah, you're sort of like, this is not about the acne, but it's sort of like dating up. Like you're like always like, are you dating above you, like the same level, or like do you
Like ideally?
Oh no, like what am I trying to say? Okay, what I'm trying to say is like essentially I feel like I could keep like I could be more successful, right? So I should be like waiting on trying to find that person
Yes.
that until I'm like better off because I almost judge their judgment because I'm always like I don't know, I don't know. I'm like okay right now, but
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like
but-
that. Sorry, go on. It's like I wouldn't want to be a member of a club that would want me.
Right.
sort of, yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
You want to find the one when you are also a one.
Yes.
So when you're like the best quality person that you can be, then you're going to attract the best quality person that you can attract. That's true. Yeah. That's why I don't want to ruin my body with a baby right now because I'm peaking.
Yeah. It sucks. It's the worst timing. I wish I was where I am now 10 years ago.
But it was a recession. It's not your fault.
And there was a pandemic, and I don't know,
your fault.
9/11. There was just like all these things. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to say this, though, for men with acne, and this is going to sound unfair because here's the thing. Men will fuck a lot of things.
Oh yeah, they don't have a high caliber fucking.
Not at all. And they also have like good reasons. Like look, this guy just saw a girl with like a lot of acne and his friends are like, oh, bro, whatever. And he goes, no, you don't understand.
Oh, that's so-
Women with acne actually have the best vaginas.
You're right. He's trying to rationalize it to himself.
You know who doesn't do that? Women.
Right.
Women don't see a guy full of acne and goes, you know what? I bet he's got great dick.
Yeah. No.
They go, I bet his dick is bumpy.
Yeah.
Women don't think that way. They go, all right, never mind.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely more discerning when it comes to sexual partners.
For sure.
But relationships, men are more discerning.
Have you ever been in a relationship with someone with bad acne?
Me?
Yeah.
I was the one with bad acne. So, no. I haven't. I mean, no, I haven't. So, but thank you guys for dating me. Really, shout out to the men that hooked up with me when I had acne. Nice, very nice of you. And I had a boyfriend when I had bad acne. So, thank you. Shout out to your service.
I used to thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah.
I used to get so self-conscious about my face that I would like wake up before my boyfriend. Like I'd wash my face, wait till he fell asleep, wash my face and do my skincare, and then wake up before him and then like do like no makeup.
Oh, you're so sneaky.
I'm
love it.
sneaky. It's insecure. I wouldn't do that now.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
would just go, you have to love me when I'm ugly.
Yeah,
You have to.
But isn't it fun to be beautiful for your man?
It is, but here's the thing, in a long-term thing, you're not going to look like that all the time.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
he also has to love you when you're less hot.
Yeah.
He has to love all of you. Like if you like me when I'm peaking on this podcast. I hope you're watching this. I've never looked better. This is not me comparing myself to the rest of women. This is me comparing myself to me. Okay.
Right.
This is the peak. All right. Say whatever you want in the comments. I'm sure I'm inviting something insane. I can be like, that's a 4. All right, whatever. Fuck off. Then 4 is my
See,
height.
this is why you are in the best time of your life, because you can get comments like that and go, fuck you, I'm in my prime. You
don't
cannot get
care.
me, bro. You cannot get me, bro.
But if you, and this is also something I love about men who hook up with a lot of women, is that they know what women really look like. Like when they see you and you're all done up and you look beautiful, and they're like, that's great. Like, I love having that girl on my arm in public. But then when you take your face off and you put your hair up and you're in baggy sweats getting ready for bed, they're not like, oh, like that's a virgin. That's
Yeah.
an incel who says something like that.
Yeah. Or immature. It's immature.
It is, but it's also like, bro, grow up. Like, hook
Yeah.
up with girls. Girls don't look like that.
Yeah.
Girls don't wake up looking like snatched.
Yeah.
We wake up looking mad regular.
I know. And you said the no makeup look is a lot of work.
It's a big fat lie.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well,
I want to know. Just, yeah, please.
This is a Chris Rock quote. Chris Rock quote is, he said, "Men don't have platonic friends, just women they haven't fucked yet." Do you think that? Do you think? So with the friend zone thing, is any of that like putting people on like a back burner? Like you're kind of like you don't know what
women?
you. Yeah, I guess. Or like do you think like maybe like you don't know if they could work out, or like you just kind of keep around maybe?
I don't know
or
if
is
it's that conscious, Andrew. Like I think every man a woman knows is technically on the back burner because she knows that she could have sex with him at some point. So it's not an intentional like I'm going to cast you aside. It's just I know we could hook up, and I'm. It's not that I'm consciously trying to make the decision now. It's just that I know it's available to me, so I'm not sweating it.
right.
How about all right? On that point,
Go
like
ahead.
so in terms of men hitting on women, men asking women out. Do you think it should be the other way around, or like? Because I feel like there's way more.
Never.
Never.
I mean, probably.
No. Women chasing men doesn't work.
Never, ever, ever. Like, I'd be at bars and people are like, you should approach this guy. I'm like, no, I will not approach a guy. If he likes me, like, the most I'll do at a bar is I will smile. If I think a guy's cute, I'll smile at him.
That's it.
And that's it. That's where it ends. I'm not going to be like, hey, my name's Amanda and you're cute. No. It's desperate. It's just let him come to you.
It never, ever works.
It never works. The guys that became my boyfriends were obsessed with me in the beginning. The guys that never became my boyfriend could give two fucks. I could be running with fire and they'd be like, you're right, babe. They could give no fuck.
I've known that a guy was into me, and rather than make it easier for him, and because I know that he was wondering if I'm into him too, and I'm like so into it.
Yeah.
But part of how you get a guy to be that into you in more than just the short term is to let him come to you. Like
Yes.
the entire, you have to let a guy come to you 95% of the way, and then meet him 5%.
Right.
You can't just be like a bitch the whole time.
Right,
Because he'll be like, oh, she's not into it.
Yeah, too much hard to get is like annoying. Like, a little bit.
Well, it's like, who the fuck are
Right.
you?
It's like like that book, Men Love Bitches.
Yep.
What it's really about is that men like girls with boundaries.
And
they respect
and
girls
standards.
and standards.
Yep.
So you agree, Andrew?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yes. I think it's like a delicate balance where like you have to have some standards, but you have to also be cool. You know,
Right.
you can't be like totally.
Has a girl ever picked you up successfully where you were like, oh, yeah, I can see a future with this girl that just aggressively picked me up?
I mean, yes, actually, like
Really?
I think multiple times because I like again, I think I kind of like I chicken out sometimes. Like I don't even want to ask them. Like I don't want to ask somebody out because like yeah, maybe you could be rejected. But so that's why I was like, if
Oh my God.
I feel like I feel like the odds the other way would be way different. Like if anyway, but how did? Oh yeah,
you're
I think
into that.
like one time like one time like we hooked up and then she was just kind of like, do you want to like date? I was like, all right, let's see how this goes, and then.
So sweet.
Yeah,
But it didn't go. It didn't go well.
it was all right, but like yeah, I was like, I don't know if I like being in this, but maybe it could be worse. It was like a month or two.
So there you go. So there you go, right? It could be worse. I don't mind because you're a sweetheart and
And you're good looking, Andrew. No homo. I mean, no platonic. How do you say no sex? I don't know.
Brother zone or whatever.
okay,
no,
brother.
you're homo,
My brother.
but you're a good looking guy.
You're a good looking guy, Andrew. I'm just gonna say that. I mean,
Thank you.
I don't want to fuck you, but no, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna keep you on the back burner,
No,
but
I'm kidding, Andrew. That was a joke. Yeah, you're a very good looking guy, and you're young, and
you're also sweet,
and you're so sweet, and
Yeah.
you're cool. Like, you should have more self esteem. I'm just gonna say that.
and you know what?
I know, but that's not that easy to. Because I feel like again, that's another balance thing where I feel like I killed my ego doing like, and then now it's like you have to have some confidence, but also.
Well, so
damn
you're
it.
into comedy, so that's a big ego reducer.
Yeah,
You know, if
Yeah,
you do stand up, then you're saying I'm gonna take a giant hit to my ego for like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I get good at this.
And I think it's like it is a confidence thing, and also it's like you should feel like you're interviewing maybe somebody else. Like you're not being interviewed by somebody. Like you should have your standards, and you should know what you're looking for, and then like that should be what attracts. I think.
You're so sweet. See, there are guys that you can go up to them and be like, "Hey, I like you," and they'll give you a chance.
Right, they'll throw you a fuck. They'll like throw you in a relationship.
And then you say, "Let's maybe date," and they go, "I guess."
sure, I'm bored.
Isn't that a beautiful story you just told us? She said, "Let's," and he didn't say no or like whatever. Like I didn't get the chase. He said, "I guess." That's a sweet person.
Right, but you like to chase though, right? You like to pick the girl and win her.
I mean, ideally, but again, like I get very like, don't. You know, I'll psych myself out. Versus like, oh, go bother that group of girls. That's
Right.
Because you're not seeing yourself as adding value to their night. You're seeing yourself as like being a burden, or like, you know, you want something from them, but you're like a cool, fun guy.
And you're
So
good looking. I mean,
and
you
you're
know,
cute. So if you go up to
yeah.
a group of girls, they're like, think of like, what if you thought of your attention as being flattering to women?
That's the thing. Women love attention. They do.
From cute guys.
Yeah, and you're not creepy. You'll just be like, hey, and see, you know, gauge the interest. And I promise you, you'll get. We know guys so ugly, uglier, way uglier than you. They have charm. We know a specific guy. He gets it. He kills it in pussy because he's charming and he just goes for it.
We know so many of that guy.
If you're charming and you're confident,
You know what the hottest thing, by the way, is if you go up to a girl and you ask her out, whatever, and she says no, and you just go, it really from your heart, and you just go, no worries, have a great night.
Yeah.
Good talking to you. Taking a rejection well and genuinely wishing someone well, not like a simp or a pussy, but just being like, no worries at all, have a great
Yeah.
night. Bye, ladies, is literally the most attractive. Every boyfriend I've ever had has been a hard no that turned into a yes. I love someone who takes it, and it's part of the chase. Like,
Yeah.
just because a girl says no doesn't mean she means
No.
no.
we may not want to like we don't want to spread that message.
I just mean when you ask her on a date. Just because a girl's like, oh, no, whatever. And if you just go, of course, no worries, totally fine, have a great night. That doesn't mean that it's always going to be a no when you ask her out. It just means that she couldn't make that decision right this second.
Right, but then you pull away and then she goes, oh my God.
And she sees your character.
Yeah.
Your character, like a man who's secure in himself.
And not
even
desperate.
Even if you don't feel like you're exactly where you want to be in life right this second, but if you just are secure enough in yourself to be like, no worries, I'll just talk
Yeah.
to somebody else, she's going to want you, I promise.
Yes, think of an abundance, right? And
Yep.
when you're codependent on one girl liking you, you know, that's not good.
We sense it.
We sense it. Men and women are so similar to that, right? We both like people that have boundaries and standards. That's hot. We don't hate the nice guy. We just don't
Right.
like guys that are doormats.
No.
Well, yeah, I was gonna ask. So that one situation you kind of presented actually happened to me. I went to Montreal. I went to like some bar, and there was like a really pretty girl. I just noticed her, whatever. But I was like, I'm just gonna get loose. I'm gonna start dancing. And then there was like another girl, and she was probably the worst looking person in the place. And whatever, I just started like really like grinding on her, and I don't really like it. But it was probably I was super.
You were
I was
grinding
super
on the
comfortable.
grenade.
Yeah, and because I was like, okay, I don't feel pressure to like dance really well, or because I'm like, I don't know. I was like, it's not. I don't know. Like I was like I don't know.
So what happened
So I danced with like 2 or 3 songs. Like it was like
with the two?
yeah, and then it like swapped out with her friend who was this other hot girl, and then we like started dancing. Like we ended up like making out.
He
But
gets it. He fell on the grenade.
No, it was like a direct test. Like you just
Yeah.
and a half. Yeah. So
No, girls love that. Can you make my ugly friend feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you might, and then she go, and then because hot girls are selfish creatures,
Right.
and if you are cute and you're paying attention to the ugly girl,
That's right.
and you really are genuinely having fun with her, we go, get the fuck out of the way.
Especially if no one's talking to the hot girl.
Yeah.
And the hot girl goes, what the? You're the draw? No, you're not.
You stumbled on a great trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what Mystery thought of, that's Mystery's trick, no?
He was a brilliant pickup artist.
Yeah, but like you said, it's short-term game. It's not long-term game. You're not going to get a quality woman with that, right?
So I think it's a little. Maybe you can. It just seemed like I had a roommate at one point. He was really into that kind of stuff, and it seems like very sociopathic and manipulative. And it's just like
sociopathic.
these are the keys to trick somebody that's
Yeah.
very sensitive or like has some other confidence issues. And
Then you'll get a girl with confidence issues.
Exactly.
And that's not going to be, look, do you want to find someone to hook up with? Do you want a short-term girlfriend, or do you want to wife somebody up? That's the question. If you want to just hook up, yeah, there's tricks. Of course.
Exactly.
Just look them up
short hands,
online.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, yeah, whatever. But if you want to find a girl that you're going to be with, is the girl that you really want the one that falls for your stupid bullshit, or is she going to be the one that, know, takes a considered approach to when you ask her out?
Right. And these guys there's conferences. There were mystery conferences. I'm like, dude, get into a passion, a hobby with that time,
So I went to one.
You did. You left, you saved that for the end of the show.
So I went to, shout out to Owen Cook. I followed this guy who used to go by RSD Tyler. It's a company called RSD, Real Social Dynamics, and like people like men who like were into pickup and game know who that is. And he still has a company now. It's like self-help because Me Too made it so you can't do pickup anymore. because it's very objectifying and rude. But I went to, so he has these free events, which is like basically a big marketing like lecture, but he's very, very unattractive. And seriously, he's like a short, fat, balding ginger, like single dad. Okay. But he's talked to so many women. He's had sex with a lot of women, and he struck out with probably thousands of women. So he does kind of know how to trick a woman into liking him. And he teaches these seminars, and I went. And I like, and I went, and I was just like dressed regular, whatever. Yeah, I'm a comedian. I'm not like a professional hot person.
Yeah.
But they're going for like, these guys, their tricks are aimed to get like 10s. You know,
Oh,
like,
got
how
it.
do I get a 10? But listen, you could be a 10 if you put in, 5 hours of makeup and did the hair, whatever. But that's not, or you're just like a natural supermodel. But if you show up regular, that he literally looked me up and down, and he was like, I'm not even saying
Was he,
this.
no, but maybe he thought you were hot, and that was his negging. That was the trick.
I'm not even saying, I wasn't even offended by it because I knew where I was.
But maybe he thought you were really hot, and he was doing the thing where he gets in your head. Go,
Yeah,
wait, you
he's
don't want
bringing
this.
you
Could
down
be.
a peg.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing.
And I did feel it, and I was
So-
like, "Who the fuck is that?" I go, "What?" And we follow each other on Instagram. We have now for years, since that event was like before the pandemic. and I still follow his stuff. He like makes good content.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, and then so.
I think he was like, whatever it's called, negging. What is it called when they?
Yeah, negging or whatever.
What if they're like, you're gonna die alone? It's like, oh my god, he's so hot. Like,
That's mean, but girls don't like meanness.
That is so. There's
Isn't
a
it mean?
threshold.
Oh,
You
okay.
if a woman's like a straight up bitch, would you be? You wouldn't be attracted to that. You like a girl with boundaries and standards. That's what you like.
No, I guess I
I'm,
don't know.
like,
I don't know.
gaslighting
Yeah, yeah. No, I guess I don't know like the line between negging and then being mean.
Yeah, none of us like it. Women don't like it. The funny thing about this conference or whatever, so I went because I was like really, I got obsessed with it. And I used to watch all of this content about like mystery and picking up women. And I like read the books and everything. I was just so fascinated. And so I went, and then I was just standing around afterwards. And the problem's not with the pickup artists. They actually know what they're doing. And they read social cues like really well. So if you're into it, they'll pursue you. If you're not into it, they'll literally move on to the next girl like that.
Right. It's a numbers game. They say it's a numbers game.
The problem was the guys that went to the conference were all like, they didn't know any of these. They were not experienced with women, but they were trying out like all their tricks on me. Like literally, I got swarmed as soon as I went.
Oh, pussy.
With
It's like
these
the guys in jail.
Yeah, right. And then, where are you from? Do you have a boyfriend? Is this seat taken? Da da da. And I was like, I have a boyfriend. I'm just here to hang out. Da da da. And then this one guy, I was talking to somebody else, and these poor gentle lambs, they think they're starved for female attention,
Yeah.
and they think that when you talk to them, that's sexual interest. So I was talking to like a couple guys, and then one of them, this like tall, hideous person, came up behind me and actually physically picked me up. Like, I promise you, he thinks it's one of the tricks that he like initiate physical contact. And
no.
da-da-da. I felt like I wanted to call the police.
Yeah, dude, don't initiate Is that what they say? Initiate or touch them on the shoulder or something?
Yeah, but it's called like escalation. Like there's a time and a place to do it. But he came up behind me and picked me up, and it freaked me the fuck out. I had to elbow him in the crotch to get away from him. It was really scary. He was not doing these guys a service. He was really just, you have to work one-on-one with people. You can't tell a group of 500 guys that they can get any girl, because then they start assaulting them.
Right. Yeah.
So
Find someone that loves you.
find someone that like kind of likes you, and then don't fuck it up. That's kind of the
Yeah,
trick.
yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Wait, I was gonna say I forget. I want to say it. I'll save it for another episode.
Save for another episode. This was a good post-show after party. Thank you, producers Andrew,
our
Jorge,
our brother,
our brother.
our brothers.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're so sweet.
This was the post-show after party. Thank you guys so much. If you stayed the whole way through, we appreciate you so much. We want to know what you think. Thoughts, comments. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. We want to hear from you. We love you, and we'll see you
Pray
next
for
time.
us to get pregnant. Okay.
Yeah, hope we get knocked up.